Shri Gurubhyo Namaha students, welcome to online class. Question number 6, question number 5, exercise 2.2. Exercise 2.2, question number 5, right? If P1 power x1 into P2 power x2 into P3 power x3 into P4 into x power 4, right? See the question what it is given. Given P1 power x1 into P2 power x2 into P3 power x3 into P4 power x4 equal to 113,400. You want to say, they said P1, P2, P3, P4 are prime. That should be in the ascending order. And x1, x2, x3, x4 are integers, right? You want to find what is the value of P1, P2, P3, P4 and x1, x2, x3, x4. Using the prime factorization, we are going to find, right? First, 113,400, normal prime factorization. The number ends with 2. 2 5s are 10, remaining 1 13. 2 6 are 12, remaining 1 14. 7s are 0 0. Again, you have to divide by 2. 2 2s are 4. 2 8s are 16. 2 3s are 6, remaining 1 10. 2 5s are 0. Again you have to divide by 2. 2 1s are, 2 4s are, again 2 1s are. Here it is 15. 7s are, then 5s are. Now you see 5 plus 7, 12, 12 plus 1, 13, 13 plus 1, 14, 14 plus 4, 18. So it is divisible by 3. You can apply the condition of divisibility of 3. 3 4s are 12. How much? Remaining 2. 21. 7s are. Then 3 2s are. Remaining 1. 5s are. Again, you have to see whether 3 will work out or 5. See 7, 11, 11, 2, 13, 13 plus 5, 18. So again it is divisible by 3. 3 1s are, then 17. 3 5s are, 22. 3 7s are, then again remaining 1. 3 5s are, how much? 3 5s are 15. Got it, children? Say yes or no. Again it is divisible by what? 3. Because when you add, you will get it as 18. Multiple of 3. Multiple of 3. Now you see 3 5s are 15. Then 3 2s are. Then 3 5s are. Again the number ends, when you add, you will get it as how much? 12. So it is divisible by 3. 3 1s are, then 22 7s are, then remaining 1 5s are. Now you see it is not divisible by 3 because the sum is not a multiple of 3. The number ends with 5, so you should go for that. 5 3s are 15, remaining 2 5. Got it, children? Now the number ends with 5, it is divisible by 5. Now you see 5 7. You end up with prime number. That's all. The thing is over. Now you see 1 1. The number is what? 1 1 3 4 0 0 equal to 2 to the power. How many times the number divided by 2? Simple only, right? 1 2 3. How many times the number divisible by 2? Say, how many times the number divisible by 2? 3 times. into how many times the number 3? The 3, how many times the number is divisible by 3? 4 times, 5 2 times, 7 1 time. Already it is given as 113400 equal to P1 x power, sorry, x1 into P2 power x2 into P3 power x3 into P4 x power 4. They said the numbers in the ascending order. I arranged it in the ascending order. So what is your P1? You have to equate these two. The right hand side you have to equate. Then what is your P1? P1 equal to 2, x1 equal to 3. You have to equate with the respectives, right? Now, what is your P2? Anyone? Yeah, very good. P2 equal to 3, x2 equal to 4. Next, P3 equal to 5, x3 equal to 2. Got it, children? You have to equate your right hand side. The left hand side numbers are equal. So directly you can equate your right side. P4 equal to 7, x4 equal to 1. That only they are asking to find, right? P1 equal to 2, x1 equal to 3. P2 equal to 3, x2 equal to 4. P3 equal to 5, x3 equal to 2, P4 equal to 7, x4 equal to 1. What they are expecting, that we did. That's all the solution. Now I am going to move to question number 6. Right? Question number 6. What it is given in the question number 6, you see, find the LCM and HCF of 408 and 170. 408 and 170. Already I told you what they asked using fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Fundamental theorem of arithmetic means what? Solution by fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Fundamental theorem of arithmetic. What it says? I told you every composite number can be expressed as a product of prime numbers, right? Fundamental theorem of arithmetic. By fundamental theorem of arithmetic, every composite number, every composite, but in the definition it is given as natural, that is also a composite, right? Every composite number can be expressed as a product of prime, can be expressed as a product of prime. Got it, children? Now I am going to express the given number in terms of product of prime. Right, so many sums I discussed. I will teach you again. You have to listen carefully, children. See, first you have to take 408, right? 408. The number ends with 8. So it is divisible by 2. 2 2s are here. 0 4s are. Again, the number ends with 4. It is divisible by 2. 1 0 2. Again, it is divisible by. Use the smallest prime number first. If not, you should move to the next. Right? Now you see 102. It is divisible by 2. 5 1. The sum of the number is what? 6. It is a multiple of what? It is a multiple of 3. Right, children? 1 minute. I will erase this. Right? 2. Here you see the number is a multiple of 3. So it is divisible by 3. It is divisible by 3. 17. You arrived a prime number. That's all the division. Now we will pass on to 170. The number ends with 0. It is divisible by 2. 2 8s are 16, 10, 5. The number ends with 5. It is divisible by 5. 1s are 7s are. That's all. Here also you arrived at prime number. Now you see 408. You are going to express in the form of product of primes, right? 2 power 3 into 3 power 1 into 17 power 1. Now, 170 can be expressed as 2 power 1 into 5 power 1 into 17 power 1. Here they are expecting they are expecting to find HCF and LCM, right? Easy way to do that, right children? Now you see, 1 minute. Sorry children. Now you see, which is the least power of 2, that only we are going to take it as a HCF, right? HCF of 408, 408 and 170 is equal to least power, that to common. Which is the least power? 2 power 1. Then which is the common number? 17. So 2 into 17, 34. Got it children? Now we want to find LCM, right? Now we want to find LCM. 1 minute children. Right? HCF we finished. We want to find LCM. Product of two numbers equal to, easy way, this is the formula, right? Product of two numbers equal to HCF into LCM, right? What is the numbers you have? 408 into 170 equal to HCF you arrived as 34 into LCM, right? Now, LCM equal to 408 into 170 divided by 34. Divided by 34. Now, we have to divide. Got it, children? 1 minute. Now you see, you have to use two table and divide it. 2 17s are, here it becomes how much? 2 8s are, then remaining how much? 2 8s are 16, remaining 10 5s are. Got it children? 17 5s are. Am I right? If you want, you have to check 17 5. 35, 3, 85. 17 5s or 85. Now you have 408 into 5, which is equal to 8 4s are 8 5s are 40, remaining 4, 0 into 5, 0, the 4, then 20. Right? What is your HCF now? What is your LCM? HCF equal to 34. LCM equal to 2040, right? 2040. 1 minute children. Some numbers are visible to you, know that I am going to erase. Right children? Now you see. Now you see. Therefore, HCF equal to 34, LCM equal to 2040. Got it, children? How you are applying the fundamental theorem of arithmetic? Fundamental theorem of arithmetic is nothing but every composite number can be expressed as a product of prime. That we did, right? 408 is a composite number that we expressed in the product of prime. What is that? You have to see 2 power 3 into 3 power 1 into 17 power 1. 170 can be written as 2 to the power 1 into 5 to the power 1 into 17 power 1. Product of prime. Product of prime. Fundamental theorem is nothing but every composite number can be expressed as a product of prime. And the prime factorization is unique. Right? The prime factorization is unique. Thank you, children. You have to go through, you have to read the theorem concept. Sorry, you should understand the concept, read the statement of the theorem. It will come under 1 mark. Thank you, children, once again.